And here we go, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And here it is, Rangers versus Celtic in the first Old Firm derby of the season. Good to see you all, guys, the regulars down there in the live chat. Good to see the early birds. What a game we've got. We're going to talk about it for a good few minutes. But guys, get your score predictions down there in the live chat, as you all know. And smash the old like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's get straight into it, guys. Let's talk about the match. Of course, I'm going to go through the team lineups first, and then we'll take it from there. So first things first, we'll go through the home side first. And that is, of course, Rangers. Their lineup is Robbie McCrory in goal, Leon Balogun, Goldson, Helander and Barisic at the back. Is that right? In fact, has FotMob got that right? Hold up. Double check that, because sometimes FotMob do it wrong. Did I just see Balogun at the left back? Or right back? Why is Patterson not playing? I'll just double check that one. Yeah, it's right. Okay, Robbie McCrory in goal. Leon Balogun, Connor Goldson, Philippe Helander and Barisic at the back. In the midfields, Joe Aribo, Stephen Davis and Glenn Kamara. And then up top is Kemar Roof, Alfredo Morelos and Ryan Kent. So Ryan Kent obviously returns. He wasn't out with COVID. And who else is in there that was ruled out? That's it. Ryan Kent's back in the team. As for the Celtic side, it is Joe Hart in goal. It's the new left back, Jurnovic. At the back there, obviously Taylor took a knock in his first game in the midweek game, so he comes in at left back. Stephen Welsh, Carl Starfelt and Anthony Ralston are the back four. In the midfields, David Turnbull, Callum McGregor and Ryan Christie. And up top is that man, Thiago Furuhashi, Odsonne Edouard and Leah Labada. So a pretty strong side there from Celtic and a pretty strong side there from Rangers as well. It's looking good. I mean, Jurnovic is probably, what a game to start. Make your debut in the Old Firm at Ibrox. Jurnovic is going to have to be at his best and hit the ground running, really. Well, he can really lay down a marker. Taylor's been okay at left back, but yeah, I've been saying all season that Celtic do kind of need the two new fullbacks. As for the home side, big game for Robbie McCrory. He was okay in that match against Auschka, although he didn't get tested. But a big game here tonight. You've been seeing over the years how much Alan McGregor has proved costly at saving chances for Rangers in these Old Firm games, and big moments. He always comes alive. So Robbie McCrory is going to have to do his share fair today. Someone saying a draw. Sorry guys, again I just apologise. I'm coming to the end of my cold still. I'm nearly there, but yeah, sorry for the little snorting and now and then, but I just can't help it. Sky Sports, yes guys, it's on Sky Sports if you're in England. 3-1 to Rangers, says Phase Space. A draw, says ET Sun. What do I think the score will be? If you saw my preview, I said a 2-2 draw is my score prediction. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. Yeah, I just think it is. I think it's going to be a draw. And that's it, really. What else have we got in here? Duncan says 3-2 to the Jazz. Gone Rogue says we other people, let's go. Glasgow Rangers says Gone Rogue. Well, let's talk about the sides anyway. Look, Celtic's last match was against AZ Alkmaar. They ended up losing that game 2-1, however, did progress on the aggregate scoring. It was okay by Celtic. I mean, AZ really went at them, and so far this season it's very interesting because the games that Celtic have been playing since they went on that 6-game winning streak, they've kind of had it the whole way, just playing the Ange Ball or Ange Postecoglou philosophy and really putting teams to the sword. However, with AZ Alkmaar, we've seen them have a go at Celtic, and that defence is a major cause of concern. I think for Celtic, it's a pretty poor defence, loads of individual errors. However, on the other side of the city, it's definitely not perfect either. Rangers are kind of a shadow of themselves from last season. It's just not really clicked for them yet this year. Yes, they've managed to grind out results, but the performance levels haven't been there. And Rangers really need to be at their best to go at this Celtic side. And I think if Rangers want to win this game, they need to do what AZ Alkmaar did, and that's go at this Celtic side and match their intensity. Because the moment they start sitting back, then Celtic are just going to create chance after chance after chance and really unlock the door, like they've done with most other teams so far this season. Rangers, as I say, yeah, need to match that intensity and really go for it if they want to win this match. And we'll see from early on how how much Rangers want this game. We'll see from the start of it, and we'll see from the start how much Celtic want it as well. But form does go out the window, guys. I've been saying this in the Old Firm for loads of times. There was points last year where probably Celtic had a bad season. They really did, but the Old Firm in January at Ibrox, Celtic were the better side and probably deserved to win on that day. Obviously, Rangers managed to nick it, but Celtic were the better side, and I really thought that they were going to go on and win that game. But that just goes to show form does go out the windows in these matches, and this could be the catalyst for Rangers to spark something and move forward. But again, it could be the catalyst for Celtic to really lay down the marker and create some space between them and the rivals. But guys, let's hit that like button. Let's try and get to 50 likes. What are you guys thinking? Do you think it's going to be a Rangers win, Celtic win, a draw? And what do you think the first goal scorer is going to be? Let me know down there in the live chat, guys. I'm really intrigued to know what you guys are all thinking, because I don't know. I really don't know. After Thursday, I'm a bit confused because I kind of got onto the hype of the... well, hold up. Sorry there. I'm a bit confused after Thursday. Basically, the performance levels of Rangers on Thursday were poor, but then if you look down into it and discuss it, it's because they've travelled so far, they're playing in high degree heat and stuff like that, and then you also see Celtic were able to get attacked at. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen. I do think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. I just can't pick a winner right now. Celtic look like more the informed team, but the defence is a major cause of concern. So if Rangers can go at that defence, there will be goals conceded. And the same with Rangers. Rangers' defence this season hasn't been good at all, in my opinion. I don't think it's been the same as last year, but Balogun's playing right back today. I'm not sure if Patterson's out, but a lot of Rangers fans rate Patterson. I do as well, but not sure why Patterson's not starting this game. Really weird. Right, get this guy out. There he is, gone. Happy days. Let's talk about Thiago Furuhashi, guys, the Celtic fans. Let's talk about Thiago. Thiago's looking really good at the moment as a Celtic player. Big game for him to step up. He keeps on scoring no matter who it's against, whether it's against Dundee, St Mirren, or against European opposition like AZ Alkmaar. He keeps on getting on the score sheet, and he's been really crucial, something that Edouard hasn't done this season. But Edouard has a really good record in these sort of games as well. But Thiago Furuhashi, I think, is definitely the one to watch for Celtic here this afternoon. If for Rangers, again, I think the one to watch, in fact, is Kemar Roofe. I think Kemar Roofe has been out with suspensions and all the rest of it and hasn't been able to get a run of game time, but I think he's a dangerous player there for Rangers. And the chances that Rangers were getting on Thursday, if it had fell to Kemar Roofe, he would have probably been putting them away every single time. But yeah, he's definitely a proven goal scorer, and if he gets a chance, he will convert it. That's what Kemar Roofe's about, and that's what Kemar Roofe has been brought in to do at Rangers. But guys, we're 15 minutes away from kickoff. Keep getting them score predictions down there below. No matter what team you support, smash that like button. Let's try and get this to 100 likes. The Rangers fans, the Celtic fans on this channel really do help support it. And now you guys are both together for the game here today. Let's get behind the channel. Support it. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also if you want to become a member here today, guys, you can by pressing the join button. It's next to the subscribe button. You can get access to some Rangers emojis and some Celtic emojis as well for this game. So yeah, I'm really excited now. Become a member if you want by pressing join. It's next to the subscribe button. There's going to be loads of different other perks as well, but yeah, it really does help out the channel, guys, and we're trying to build up this membership base as well, which is really awesome. Guys, hit that like button and subscribe. We have got the international break after this. It is going to be Scotland games next week. For those of you into your international football, it is the old Scotland national team. And then we're back again with domestic football later on. Obviously, Rangers and Celtic take part in the Europa League group stages, along with the domestic games also. So plenty of football coming up live on the channel, guys. So make sure you do hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. And if you want, become a member of the channel. But that's what it's all about, gents. See what everybody's saying in the old live chat. As I said, I've gone through the old... gone through the team lineups and stuff like that. Whoa, what's everybody saying? Mark Hummel says 3-1 Celtic. Cameron says 2-1 Rangers. Creative says 3-2 Celtic. Roofe is always dangerous. Same job as Defoe, yes. We need Tav, in particular, the performance he showed last season. He's not playing. All right, good to see Carl Hill. Coy Big says Skies. Good to see everybody in here. Robbie McCrory in goal. What do you think Robbie McCrory's going to be in goal for Rangers this afternoon? I still think he's better than Barkas and he's better than Bain. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad option having Robbie McCrory, but what a league debut he's got here today. A massive, massive game. Really has to show and prove what he's all about here this afternoon nonetheless. Nearly 330 people in here, guys. Let's get that like button wriggled up. Rangers had the possibility to win, and the gap between the teams from last year was 25 points and 30 goals. Do anyone think that Celtic have any chance? Yes, well, Celtic are different this season. They look a lot better. Ewan here says 3-1 Celtic, Thiago 2 and Eddie 1 and Roof 1. I'm hoping it's a good game for him, Dan, says Robert Lyle. We are the people, says Robbo. Yes, man, loads of people tuning in. Good to see it. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Cannot wait now. I always like this on Old Firm Day. Absolutely love the match. My favourite game in the world. And I'm buzzing for it. I'm really, really buzzing for it now. Last few days of my cold though, so I'm nearly coming to the end of it. James Kavanagh says Thiago will be key for the Celtic because he has scored 7 goals and he has 8 appearances. Yes, well, I think he will put in a good performance here. It's a big test, as I said. As I said with Celtic this season, they've been great, definitely at home, and put in really, really good performances. But away from home, they haven't been good. They've played 3 away games. They've lost 1 against Hearts. They lost 1 against AZ Alkmaar. And then they played against Jablonec. Yes, they did win on the day, but they did concede a lot of goals. So I don't know whether to see their away performances, if that's going to cause any problem. Sorry, Troop's still phlegmed up. I had to phlegm that one out. Hope the ref is fair and honest. Hoops 3-1 to Celtic. Everyone is predicting a high scorer. That's when it turns out to be a 0-0 match, doesn't it? Yeah, everyone's predicting 3-1s, 3-2s, 4-3s, 3-1s. But the favourites so far are, in the old poll, I think Celtic are winning the poll at the moment, actually. Celtic, how will it end? Celtic are 48% to win at the moment with 330 votes. Rangers are 45% to win, and a draw is 6% to win. So 6%. So guys, take part in the poll. Let me know what you're feeling. All you have to do is sit a little voting, and we'll see who wins it. At the moment, Celtic are winning the poll, and Rangers aren't too far behind. But yeah, vote in the poll, guys, and get your thoughts down there below as well. 2 secs. Who else we got in here? Krennick says 4-1. The front trio of Rangers have produced 40 goals last year. Champions again, says Chaz. Hope the ref is fair and honest. Alan McClough, good to see you, mate. Good to see everybody down there in the live chat. Remember, guys, keep it clean. No too much bigotry stuff in there. I know I'm pretty lenient with the chat, but yeah, nothing too disgusting like paedophiles or Lee Rigby stuff or anything like stupid like that. Let's just keep it clean. But have a bit of banter. But yeah, just keep it a bit clean down there in the live chat. I know what you guys are like. Robert says, incredible. Irox 2-2. 4-1 again. Chaz, we need to win today, says Robert Lyle. Yes, I think this is a big... I think this game is needed for Rangers. I think they need to go out there and really, as champions, they need to go out there and win the match. They need to put in a convincing performance. As I said, as of late, they've not been good. Especially the performances on the park haven't been good enough. So... they really need to maybe shut their critics up ever so slightly and really go out there and put a decent performance in against Celtic this afternoon. But let's go through the team lineups one last time for those of you just joining in. Well, I'll probably go through it again. But the big news, of course, is Robbie McCrory starts in goal. Massive, massive game for him for Rangers. Leon Balogun's at right back, so no sign of Tavernier or Patterson. Connor Goldson, Helander and Barisic at the back. In the midfields, Glenn Kamara, Stephen Davis and Joe Aribo. And up top is Kemar Roof, Alfredo Morelos and Ryan Kent. As for the Celtic side, it's Joe Hart in goal. New boy Juranovic, he starts at the left back. Stephen Welsh, Carl Starfelt and Anthony Ralston at the right. In the midfield is David Turnbull, Callum McGregor, Christie, and up top is Kyago Furuhashi, Odson Edouard and Leela Barda. That Celtic front three have been fairly impressive over the last couple of weeks. So yeah, definitely a decent side there also. Lemon and water. Yeah, I've got a Lemsip in the a Lemsip here. I think I'm on my 9th day of having a cold. I'm near the end now. I'm about 85%. I'm nearly at 100. Polls mean SFA. There we go, 50%. Ooh, what's everybody thinking now? The Celtic win is favourable at the moment. Everyone's saying Celtic. 50% said Celtic to win. 44% say Rangers to win. And a draw is 6%. I don't think the Rangers have ever lost a poll on my channel. Believe it or not. It's the first time I think that Celtic would win a poll on my channel. Mental. A turn of a tide. Let me have a little look here in the old live chat. Agreed. Good to see everyone. Come on the Bears. Get that poll in the right direction. Follow we will, says Chrissy. Let's go Rangers, says Ali Patterson. Rangers will be hoping they can kick and push through the game with assistance from the officials against the pace, pressure and skill of Celtic. Jesus, Kevin. Yeah, anyway. Oh, 500 people in here and only 76 likes, guys. Come on, you know what to do. Rack them numbers up. I know what you guys are like on Old Firm Day. And I know what you guys are like in general. You just smash that like button all the time. Let's get this to 100 likes before the start of the match, guys. Kickoff is very, very soon. Keep on subscribing. We're nearly closing in onto 8,000 subscribers as well. So yeah, guys, keep hitting that subscribe button, smash that like button. And also, for the ones that want to help out the channel even more, you can become a member here this afternoon by pressing the join button and join the members crew. Basically get access to some Rangers emojis, Celtic emojis and all the rest of it. And yeah, just help out the channel as well. So yeah, do consider becoming a member down there in the old live chat and help support the channel. But kickoff is getting closer. Kickoff is close here. Wow, we're growing up the old subscriber rate quite good. Shout out to you all. Rab says Rangers to win. Hopeful person says 3-1 Celtic. Thiago hat-trick. Thank you, Elvish. Welsh first scorer, says Kevin. There you go, that's a different one. I mean, 2 secs, guys, 2 secs. You get some tissue. Sorry, their troops had to blow the nose, of course. Kickoff is very, very close, and I don't want to be snorting like a pig. But yeah, thank you guys so much for getting us over 100 likes. Shout out to you all. Let's see what's the live chat's all saying. Everybody in the poll at the moment, there's been nearly 500 votes, and the vast majority, well, not the vast majority, 50% of you think Celtic are going to win, 44% of you think Rangers are going to win, and 6% think it's going to be a draw. So Celtic favourites as things stand at the moment. Nearly at 600 people in here. Shout out to you all, guys. Let's go through the team lineups one last time. We're 5 minutes away from kickoff. I am buzzing. Robbie McCrory starts in goal for Rangers. Leon Balogun, Connor Goldson, Philippe Helander, Barisic at the back for the Rangers. Kamara, Davis, Aribo in the midfield. And up top, of course, is Kemar Roof, Alfredo Morelos and Ryan Kent. As for the Celtic side, it's Joe Hart in goal. He makes his first Old Firm appearance. Jonanovic is at the left back there for Celtic. He makes his debut here today for Celtic. Stephen Welsh, Carl Starfelt and Anthony Ralston at the back. And in the midfield is David Turnbull, Callum McGregor, Ryan Christie. And up top, of course, is Thiago Furuhashi, Odson Edouard and Leo Labada. So a very, very strong front three there from Celtic. A strong side from both of the teams, albeit maybe Rangers goalkeeper is their third option. And along with Leon Balogun as well there at right back over no Tavernier or no Nathan Patterson. So, yeah, I mean, it's still a strong side there from Rangers and a strong side there from Celtic, and it should be a good game. Creative says Celtic will be too technical for Rangers. Anyone know has Patterson? Hello from Australia. Shout out to the Aussies. I don't know what Patterson is. It's probably down to COVID or something to do with COVID. Probably down to close contact or something like that. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Forever a Ranger, says clickbait. Clickbait. I do this every week. I'm not clickbaiting you now, mate. Smash the like button, guys. Let's get to 200 likes, whether you're a Rangers fan or a Celtic fan. We're nearly underway here. The tifo there for the Rangers is getting set up. Can't quite make out what it is just yet, but we'll soon find out in a minute. But yeah, the players will be coming out to Simply the Best in a few seconds. But now here we go. Ready to go. Close contact there for Rangers, and Ibrox is sold out. 50,000 fans out there in the stadium as things stand. Blue, orange and white. I don't think there are any away Celtic supporters, just due to the whole scenario at the moment. Usually there would be 800 in attendance, but back a few years ago it would have been around 8,000. Those Old Firm days are kind of over now. They're not the same anymore, I don't think. But yeah, they do need to sort that bit out. I think it's better, the Old Firm, where there's a whole stand of either Celtic fans in the away end or Rangers at Celtic Park. It's always a lot better. So they really do need to get back to that as well. But yeah, the Rangers tifo is getting sorted now as the players come out. What are they putting up here? It's rolling down. What does it say? Ibrox tifo comes down. That looks cool. That does look cool. What is this? Rangers, a way of life. Yeah, that's quite cool. That's like I love like the whole ultra sort of culture and stuff like that. It's really, really cool. There they are. The tifo's down. Rangers, a way of life. It says on the tifo. Flags and banners all around there. Rangers will be looking to try and get a win here. They've been so impressive in Old Firms as of late. I think unbeaten in the last 6. You have to go all the way back to the League Cup final back in 2019, the last time Celtic won an Old Firm match. And you have to go back even further to the first Old Firm of the season 2 years ago when Celtic last won a league game. That was at Ibrox that day. Neil Lennon got the better of Rangers, won 2-0. Celtic were really impressive after that. Pretty much 2 years ago today, I think. It would have been about 2 years ago today. It was a decent day that day. I was in Australia. It's a good match. But that tifo's awesome there from Rangers. The players come out to play. Callum McGregor leads his first Old Firm. Joe Hart plays in his first. Carl Starfelt plays in his. Anthony Ralston, does he play in his first one? Thiago Furuhashi, his first one. Lila Barda, his first one. Junanovic, his first one. So a lot of inexperience there from the Celtic side, but they have been so impressive, and you can't help think if they play their same way, they could get a result here against Rangers. However, if Rangers find their level of quality and the consistency that they did have last year, they can also find a performance and win the game here. It's perfectly struck. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to end the poll. We've had over 651 votes. Shout out to you all, guys. And you do believe it's going to be a 43% of you think it's going to be a Rangers win. 51% of you think it's going to be a Celtic win. And 5% of you think it's going to be a draw. Thank you so much for getting involved with that. Make sure you do hit that like button. Let's try and get to 200 likes. And also subscribe to the channel if you are new, as we're trying to get to 8,000 subscribers. We do cover a lot of Scottish football here on the channel. So yeah, please do make sure you do your bit. I'm going to go through the team lineups one last time before we go on to kick-off. Robbie McCrory in goal, Leon Balogun, Connor Goldson, Helander and Barisic at the back for Rangers. In the midfield is Kamara, Davis, Aribo, and up top, of course, is Roof, Alfredo Morelos and Ryan Kent. As for the away side, Celtic, it's Hart in goal, Junanovic, Welsh, Starfelt and Ralston at the back. In the midfield, David Turnbull, Callum McGregor, Ryan Christie, and Thiago Furuhashi, Edouard and Abada start up top. The first Old Firm of the season is about to get underway. Rangers in their blue, of course, and Celtic in their green and white. 50,000 Rangers fans in attendance here at Ibrox. It is a sellout. No away fans, unfortunately. However, that will be the same at Celtic Park come January. Alfredo Morelos has stopped his goal drought over the years in this fixture. He went a long time without scoring. However, the last 2, he has managed to get a couple of goals. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to go here for this fixture. Cannot wait now. Rangers versus Celtic in the Old Firm. There's nothing bigger. There's nothing better. Ange Postecoglou on his first derby day. And Gary McAllister, he takes the reins for Rangers this afternoon due to Steven Gerrard having COVID. It's going to be Celtic that get us underway here. And they both take the knee for the whole BLM movement. And now Celtic get us underway here with Odsonne Edouard. Edouard passes it back to Callum McGregor. McGregor straight over the top there for Celtic. And now Rangers just let that go out of play there. And that's going to be a goal kick here to Rangers early on, guys. We've got 900 people in the live chat. Let's get this up to 200 likes as soon as possible. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more Scottish football content. Here comes Robbie McCrory now as he plays out to the back to Connor Goldson. I'm interested to see how Rangers start this match. As I said, Celtic usually play very fast, dynamic, want to have a lot of the ball. I wonder how Rangers will adapt to that. Here's Joe Hart now in possession. Alfredo Morelos buys a little bit of pressure to Joe Hart as he boots the ball away there. Now trying to get onto the ball here. Ryan Kent always rises to the big occasion. Celtic just playing along that right-hand side to Ralston. Headed away there by Hilander. Rangers get back on the ball again as they manage to just try and keep it in, but it goes out of play and goes out for a throw in here for Celtic. Here's Ralston. Ralston plays along the left-hand side into Stephen Welsh. Welsh over to Joe Hart for his first derby. Joe Hart plays along the left-hand side here for Celtic to Carl Starfelt. Now to Janinovic, who plays his first debut, his first ever Celtic match here today at Ibrox. What a game to make your debut. Here's Celtic now playing out from the back. Rangers trying to apply a bit of pressure and just keep them pinned in. Rangers coming forward now, but that goes straight back to Joe Hart. Joe Hart plays it out to that right-hand side. Now here comes Ralston running down the right. Ralston forward. Intercepted there again by Rangers. Here comes Kent. Kent finds Kamara. Kamara into Kemar Roof. Here comes Kemar Roof. Lovely skill there from Roof. And now here comes Barisic down the left-hand side. Barisic looking to make things happen. Here for Rangers. Ball goes in. There's the first shot. And that's Morelos. Just puts it over the bar there. But Rangers get the first shot in this match. And that one goes over the bar. A good bit of play there from Rangers. And an early sign that the Celtic defence isn't all there. Pretty easy to get through there, Barisic. And same with Kemar Roof. No real test at Celtic stopping that ball. However, Celtic play back in possession again with Stephen Welsh. He plays it down to Janinovic as he comes down the left-hand side. Janinovic forward, back to Carl Starfelt. Starfelt forward, back down the left-hand side here again. Here come Rangers now back on the ball, and Celtic put that out of possession. That's going to go out for a throw-in to the champions. There we go. Is Leon Balogun, makeshift right back here this afternoon. Balogun plays that one long. And one back there by Welsh. Welsh plays it back to Joe Hart. Joe Hart now coming forward as he plays it along that right-hand side here again. Celtic playing along the midfield. Now down the left-hand side is Janinovic back into the centre of the park. Back to Welsh. Here comes Welsh driving forward here for Celtic. Celtic down the right now. Celtic over the top, in fact. It's a good ball down there. Looking at maybe finally Labada. Headed away there by Rangers. However, comes back to Celtic again here with Christie. Christie back in possession. Here comes Celtic with McGregor. McGregor tries to take a shot. That's blocked by a blue jersey. Comes back to Celtic. Celtic looking to make things happen. Ball comes into the danger area here with Ralston. And that goes out of play and out for a throw-in on that far right-hand side here for Rangers. We're nearly at 200 likes, guys. Please do smash that like button. Let's try and get to 250. Whether you're a Rangers fan or a Celtic fan, just hit that like button and press the subscribe button as we look to try and get to 250 likes here this afternoon. 900 people in the live chat. Great to see. Here come Rangers now with another throw-in. Long ball forward there by Rangers. Headed down again there by Celtic, but goes all the way back to Hilander. Rangers back in possession. Rangers find Barisic. Barisic back to Hilander. Celtic looking to play in a high press. Here comes Kent again. Back over to Kemar Roof. Roof ball down that right hand side. Looks to play into Morelos. However, Celtic's defence have that covered as they ping that one back all the way back to Joe Hart. Joe Hart down the left hand side again. He distributes the ball. Celtic back in possession. Finds Stephen Welsh. Stephen Welsh coming forward. Welsh back to Starfelt. Here comes Welsh again. Plays along that right-hand side to Ralston. Ralston looking to come in. Barisic needs to clear it away. Edouard puts that out of play. And that's going to be a throw-in here for Rangers again. Celtic looking to try and make things happen along that right-hand side there with Edouard. However, just couldn't quite make things happen there. Here's another throw in now here for Rangers. Barisic in his own half, down the left and headed away there by Ralston. And that goes out for a goal kick to Rangers. Robbie McCrory collects it. But already it's an interesting start to the match in this first 5 minutes. Been fairly even, I suppose, already. However, plenty of time to play into this game. Here's Robbie McCrory now as he plays it out from the back. What are Rangers going to do? I don't know what Rangers' game plan would be going into this one. Robbie McCrory on this one. Robbie McCrory hits that one long. Rangers back to Roof. Now down the right hand side as Rangers look to try and make something happen here. However, that's cleared away and that goes out of possession there. Big shout out to Patrick Barnett for becoming a top fan. Big shout out to Patrick. I'll stick your name down there in the most recent member. If you want to be like Patrick, you can become a member by pressing join. It's next to the subscribe button and you get access to loads of different things. Big shout out there to Patrick for becoming a member. Celtic back in possession here with Edouard. One back again there by Glenn Kamara. However, again goes for a free kick. Referee pulls it back there. And Celtic win themselves a free kick. Now down the left-hand side here for Celtic. Pushing forward. Tries to find a way through. Comes down the left-hand side now. It's a good chance for Celtic again. And that's cleared away by Rangers. But only as far as to Anthony Ralston. As Ralston comes forward again now for Celtic. Ball comes into the danger area and cleared away just there by a blue jersey. But that was a good opportunity there for Celtic. Really penetrating Rangers' defence. Celtic have another throw in here with Ralston. Ralston tries to play into Lee Labada. Gets it to Ralston again and cleared away there by Glenn Kamara. Out for another Celtic throw-in in Rangers half. Another chance to come forward. Here's Lee Labada. Finds Callum McGregor. McGregor along that left-hand side here again. Here comes Turnbull. Now here comes Celtic again. Celtic just outside the box looking to make things happen. Ball comes in and that's collected there by Robbie McCrory. Not troubled there by that time by Kyago Furuhashi. However, Rangers play out from the back here again. Pass it to Goldson. Goldson along that right-hand side again for Balogun. Balogun coming forward, blocked away there by Celtic again. Celtic back in possession, Rangers struggling to hold on to the ball. Ball goes in over the top, Robbie McCrory collects it again here for Rangers. Plays it back to Barisic. Now Rangers need to try and hold on to the ball and get up the park here. Here's Glenn Kamara. Glenn Kamara finds Helander. Helander forward again. Helander plays it along that right-hand side here for Rangers, back to Balogun. Balogun into Joe Aribo. Joe Aribo all the way back to Goldson. Goldson forward. Hit long over the top and looking to play into Kemar Roof. However, that ball goes all the way back into Joe Hart's hands and is distributed again out to that right-hand side. Celtic are going to come again as Janinovic comes forward down the left here for Celtic. Nice pass there from Janinovic. Ball comes in over the top and they're looking to play into Edson Edouard. However, that isn't going to problem that Rangers defence as Robbie McCrory collects it again. Robbie McCrory out to that right to Goldson. And Rangers hit it up the park again. Here's Morelos. Morelos over the top. Looking to come forward again. But that ball goes out of play again there from Rangers. And now it goes out for a yet another throw in here for Celtic. Ralston over this one. As I say, Celtic just need to... They need to do a bit more in terms of creating. Rangers just need to hold on to the ball for a bit longer than they are. At the moment, they're just turning over the possession and allowing Celtic to have it, which we've seen against games in Dundee and St Mirren and Hearts, that you don't want Celtic to have too much of the ball. That's where the chances come. That's where the goals will come from. And Rangers can't afford to play into that game plan. Here comes Celtic again now down the left-hand side. Celtic forward. Celtic looking to try and find a way through this Rangers defence. Here's Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor forward. Now here's Glenn Kamara. He intercepts it there for Rangers. Here comes Barisic. And there's been a free kick given there by Kevin Glancy. Callum McGregor blocked there. I think he's Morelos giving away a free kick. And that goes out for Celtic. McGregor takes it quickly, plays it along the left to Jananovic. And along that left-hand side again. Back along the defence. Here comes Carl Starfelt. Now Joe Hart. Joe Hart's well out of his box there. Just the way that Ange Postecoglou kind of plays and the way his philosophy kind of presents itself. Is high centre-backs, high full-backs, and even high goalkeeper. Here's Kemar Roof again. Back to Kamara. Kamara's pass is abysmal there. That goes into the middle of the park and straight back to Celtic. And Rangers need to be careful with their passing if they don't want Celtic to have too much of the ball. Here comes Celtic again now with Ralston. Celtic just need to try and find their way through this Rangers defence if they want to find a goal. Here comes Ralston again. Ralston along that left-hand side to Starfelt. Starfelt forward, back to Jananovic. Celtic just holding majority of the possession here in the opening 10. Ralston again. Ralston forward. Ralston over the top. Now comes Ryan Christie. Ryan Christie down the left-hand side. Here comes Christie now for Celtic. Plays it in towards St Edouard. And Rangers need defence needs to be alert. And were. Here comes Kent now. Kent pushing forward for Rangers on the counter-attack. Celtic need to be careful when they're on the counter-attack because Rangers are coming forward. Here's Alfredo Morelos. Ball comes in now again. And that's cleared away by Stephen Welsh out for a corner kick. But that's where Rangers can cause Celtic problems here this afternoon. The Celtic defence really does look a bit shaky, albeit they managed to clear it away. But just as they were advancing away there with Ryan Kent and Alfredo Morelos, it did look pretty dangerous. However, it does go out for a corner kick. Now they got to deal with this one. Barisic over this one. Barisic is going to be set to put a ball into the box. How are they going to deal with this one, Rangers? Celtic. Rangers faithful urging the champions on. Is Barisic now with the first corner of the game. Ball goes into the box and that's punched away by Joe Hart. Comes back to Rangers though. And Celtic now can go on the counter-attack here down the left-hand side. Pushing forward, Celtic here with Lila Bada. Here comes Celtic now driving in. Celtic trying to push forward and Rangers just kind of putting the brakes on that advancement there from Celtic with Kamara. And the reinforcements and the cavalry have arrived here for Rangers. Blue shirts are back and the Celtic advancement there just slowing down ever so slightly. Here's David Turnbull again. Here's Stephen Welsh. Welsh plays along the right-hand side here again. Celtic back in the ball. Here's Ralston. Ralston back to Welsh. Welsh forward again. Forward by Celtic. Here's Callum McGregor. Celtic trying to find a way through. Now one back there by Kemar Roof. Here's Joe Aribo. Aribo goes all the way back the way to Robbie McCrory. Robbie McCrory over the top now here for Rangers. And now here comes Kent. Kent advancing now for the champions. Kent looking to make things happen. He really does raise his game in these sort of matches. Is Barisic again. Rangers probing forward now. Could they have a chance? Is Davis. Davis advancing. Davis through into the box. And that's one back there by Celtic again. Now here they go again. Celtic going the other way. Barisic wins it back though again in the middle of the park is Kamara. Kamara back to Barisic. Barisic switches play over to Goldson. Now back to Rangers again is Aribo. Aribo tries to get that one going forward. However, Celtic win the ball back in the middle of the park. Celtic now going the other way here with David Turnbull. Turnbull down the right. And now one back there by Lila Bada. Lila Bada into Christie. Lila Bada all the way back to Stephen Welsh there again. And Celtic advancing forward yet again as they look to try and find and break the deadlock here at Ibrox. Here's McGregor. McGregor into Turnbull. Turnbull looking to try and find a pass, but the Rangers defence making that one ever so hard. Celtic coming down the left now as they play it all the way back here to Jananovic. Now into Joe Hart. Joe Hart comes forward. Plays it to Welsh. Welsh along the left-hand side here again for Celtic. And that goes out for a throw-in. That's going to be a Rangers throw-in. As Borna Barisic gets onto it. Here's Barisic now with yet another throw-in. Can the champions break the deadlock on the other way? Albeit Celtic having a bit more possession here. Can Rangers find a way through and cause a bit of a sting here on their enemy? Here's Hilander. Robbie McCrory. McCrory, long ball down to that right-hand side. Headed down there by Rangers again. One back by Celtic, though. Here comes Celtic again. Oh, a good chance now for Celtic. Ball comes in and cleared away there by Rangers. And that was a really, really good clearance there, by the way. It came off the new boy, Janenovic, and that's going to go out for a goal kick to Rangers. Decent challenge there by Balogun, by the way. It really was. Rangers playing out for the back. Here's Galton. Galton forward. Aribo. Kamara. Kamara coming forward again now for Rangers. Is Morelos. Morelos advancing. Alfredo Morelos. Long ball over the top. Here comes Ryan Kent now. Kent's coming forward down the left-hand side here for Rangers. Kent with the skill. Here comes Ryan Kent. Kent ball into the box. Back again. Here comes Aribo. And that ball was already out of play. And that's out for a Celtic goal kick. And Ryan Kent not happy with that one there. That advancement anyway. But a good bit of skill there from Ryan Kent. He always does create in these big games. Does absolutely love them, doesn't he? If you haven't already, guys, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And help us out with getting up to our subscriber rates. If you want to as well, you can also become a member by pressing join. It's next to the subscribe button. And helping us as we look to try and get into 8,000 subscribers and get some members here as well. As that goes out for yet another throw-in again here for Rangers. Joe Hart puts that one out of play. And the game's heating up ever so slightly here. Rangers looking a lot better than they have been over the last couple of weeks, albeit they're not having the majority possession, but at least when on the ball, they're actually doing something with it. Here's Barisic. Barisic over the top. Finds Kemar Roof. And again, cleared away there by Celtic again. Here's McGregor. McGregor driving forward. McGregor plays it along the left-hand side now. Now down the right. Here comes Welsh. Now back to Ralston. Ralston finds a way through to Christie. Christie back to Ralston. And Celtic advancing forward. Here's Turnbull. Back to Welsh again. Welsh advancing. Hart. Back over to McGregor. Ryan Kent trying to get back on the ball. Celtic advancing. Celtic losing the ball there. Here comes Ryan Kent now for Rangers. Ryan Kent advancing forward. Ryan Kent with a shot, and that Kemar Roof was brought down, but why is Ryan Kent taking a shot from there? There's a bit of a waste of an opportunity there, but Kemar Roof adamant that he got put down, but I think the referee has just whistled for a goal kick. But that was a good advancement there from Rangers. However, no cigar. Here's Starfelt. Janenovic. Now down the left-hand side to Kiago again. And cleared away by Rangers. Back to Galton. Here's Balogun. Balogun finds Aribo. Aribo forward. Now here come Rangers advancing. Rangers looking to make things happen again now as they advance forward with Aribo. Aribo coming down that right-hand side. Here comes Joe Aribo, and nicely defended there by Carl Starfelt. And that goes out for a throw-in here to Rangers. Decent advance there, by the way. Rangers looking a bit better. Starting to grow into this one a bit more. Said they do usually put in big performances when they need to, Rangers. So far, performance-wise, the performance levels haven't been there. Here comes Balogun now, as he takes another throw-in. Here comes Aribo. Aribo back to Balogun. Balogun back to Morelos. Morelos over to Kamara. Kamara coming forward again. And that's blocked and cleared away by Celtic. Headed down. Back to Davis. Davis back to Kemar Roof. Over to Glenn Kamara again, and that's cleared away by Celtic yet again. Starfelt. Rangers just trying to win that ball back. A bit of intensity there. However, Celtic get the better of it, and it's Celtic advancing forward now. Here comes Christie. Christie down the right, plays it forward. Now here comes Lila Bada. Now to Ralston. Ralston ball into the box, and headed away there by Galton. But comes out to Kyago Furuhashi, and his shot just goes wide of the post, and out of play. Could have done better. But didn't do too much with that one there, Thiago. See him, he has got that quality to finish shots like that, but just couldn't quite get it on target. Didn't even trouble Robbie McCrory, and that goes out for a goal kick to Rangers as Robbie McCrory collects the ball back from the behind the goal. Here he plays out to Connor Goldson. Goldson down the right. And looks to try and play it through again, but Celtic win the ball back again impressively. And now here comes Turnbull again. Now here comes Thiago, and Goldson there to clear the ball away there for Rangers. Here's Aribo. Aribo forward. Now back to Kemar Roof. Kemar Roof back on the ball again. Here comes Alfredo Morelos. And Morelos just tried to get the ball out of his feet, however tackled and cleared away there by Starfelt. Goes out for another throw in here for Rangers as they look to advance forward yet again. In fact, they throw into Celtic. Celtic play it back the way. Here's Starfelt. Here's Welsh. Welsh into the captain, Callum McGregor. Scott Brown, the big question was going to be, is he going to be a big miss in these games? Always such a prominent figure in these matches, especially in the old firms. He's loved it for 12 years or so he'd been playing them for. Captaining. When you think of old firms, sometimes you do think of Scott Brown. Is the captain with the yellow armband. So I was always interested to see how Celtic would cope without him. So far, it's been okay. Here's Ralston now with a throw-in. Good to see Citizen TV. Good to see you, mate. Ralston now forward. Celtic now with a throw-in as they look to come forward again. Nice little throw-in down. Here's Ralston. Ralston along the left-hand side back to Turnbull. Turnbull back to Stephen Welsh. Welsh all the way back to Joe Hart. Joe Hart comes out. Joe Hart's just between his box and the halfway line right now as he plays that ball out pretty shortly. Down the left-hand side here again as Celtic advance forward here with Thiago Furuhashi. Thiago coming forward, looking to make things happen. Balogun's down there. Edouard's in the box, and that's cleared away there by Connor Goldson. Nearly 1,000 people in here, guys. Make sure you do hit that like button, subscribe. We do cover every single Rangers game, every single Celtic game. For those of you that aren't an Old Firm fan, we do cover a lot of other Scottish teams as well. Might be back later with Aberdeen. Who knows? Here comes Balogun. One back by Celtic. Here comes Turnbull. Turnbull forward. Finds Ralston. Ralston advancing forward now here for Celtic. Ralston looks to play into Lila Barda. Does get it to Barda. Barda plays it to Ralston. And that's tackled and puts out of play there from Celtic. I think it come off Ralston there as it went out. And that's going to be a goal kick here to Rangers. Mental stuff here already. So Robbie McCrory collects it for another goal kick. But as to how much Celtic have had the ball, I suppose they haven't really created any chances just thus far. Down the right hand side again, here come Rangers is Davis. Got blocked out of players, getting up for another throw in here for Rangers. Rangers new boy, Bakuna. Not yet made his debut yet, but he is on the bench this afternoon. Rangers take that throw in. And that goes out of play again from Celtic. Two seconds. Here come Rangers again. Here's Glenn Kamara. Kamara back to Morelos. Again, sorry guys, I've got a cold. I'm trooping on still. Here's Kamara again. Back to Helander. Helander finds Goldson. Goldson through again as he plays along the left-hand side now. Rangers advancing forward. Here's Roof. Here comes Joe Aribo again. And now here come Rangers as they advance forward to the box. Here's Davis. Davis finds Balogun. Balogun finds Aribo. Now Rangers coming through with Aribo. Aribo finds Davis again. Now to Balogun. Aribo. Kent's there in the box as well. Now plays a little 1-2 there with Glenn Kamara. Back down to the left-hand side to Barisic as Rangers look to try and find a way forward. Here's a header, and there's Kemar Roof, but well cleared away there by Stephen Welsh. Comes back forward though here for Rangers. Is a Rebo. And again cleared away by Celtic again. Now Celtic are going the other way up the park. And it's Edouard. Edouard could have a chance to come forward, and Robbie McCrory comes out way out of his box there and clears that ball away. A good clearance there from Robbie McCrory. Here comes Celtic again now though. Celtic looking to come forward. Aribo back in there again is Edouard. And how has Edouard missed that? Edouard has missed a great opportunity. Not sure what happened there. There was an open net, I'm sure. But the ball initially came forward. Robbie McCrory, I think, made the wrong decision. But the ball came into Thiago Furuhashi. It was a bit of a sweaty. Edouard just had to tap it in the back of the net. And he couldn't do it. Did Connor Goldson get something on it? He didn't. He's just passed it out there. Celtic should be 1-0 up here. What a miss from Odsonne Edouard. And the score remains 0-0 here. Mental stuff there from Celtic. Probably kicking themselves now they're not 1-0 up. Odsonne Edouard just had to tap it in. That's all he had to do. Here comes Celtic again now though. Celtic forward with Thiago Furuhashi. Thiago with the ball into the box again, and Rangers headed away. One back by Aribo. Cleared away by Celtic again. And now here comes David Turnbull. Turnbull forward. Oh, a lovely little bit of play there. Ryan Kent's been caught out. And Rangers, again, need to be careful with their defending because Celtic are getting closer and closer as they look to make things happen here. Odsonne Edouard probably should have put Celtic 1-0 up. Joe Hart forward again. Now here comes Ralston. Celtic starting to get a bit of wind in their sails as they advance forward here again. Here's Callum McGregor. McGregor pushing through. Finds a way through to Starfelt. Starfelt all the way back to the goalkeeper. Celtic advancing. Down that right. Here's Ralston. Ralston loses the ball there to Barisic. Rangers get back onto it again. Here's Davis. Davis along the left. Back into Barisic again. And that's some poor passing there from Rangers. And that goes out for another throw-in. But Celtic probably kicking themselves. They're not 1-0 up here with that Odsonne Edouard miss. Such a bad miss there from Edouard. Just miss-hits it, miss-kicks it, and goes out of play. You don't get a better chance than that in an Old Firm, let me tell you. Here comes Aribo. Loses the ball again. That goes out for another throw-in here for Celtic. Celtic now going down the left-hand side. Here comes Odsonne Edouard. Odsonne Edouard's coming forward here again. Celtic are in the danger area. Here comes Thiago Furuhashi. And well blocked there again by Rangers. Nicely defended, but back out to Aribo. It's now what they're going to do with the ball. Here's Morelos. Morelos into Kemar Roof. Kemar Roof advancing forward. Here comes Ryan Kent again now for Rangers. Along the left-hand side, just outside the box. Here comes Kent. Kent ball comes into the box. Kent's there. Kent gives it back to Barisic. Barisic looking to find a way through. And again, nicely cleared. And in fact, just allowed that ball to go out there. Celtic's defence. And that's going to be a goal kick to Celtic. Celtic back to Starfelt. Starfelt forward. Now Celtic forward again here for Turnbull. Turnbull back to Thiago. Thiago forward to Turnbull again. Nicely tackled there by Aribo. But one back again straight away with Celtic. Here's Thiago. Turnbull. Well defended here by Celtic so far. The defence hasn't been too bad at all. As I said, I gave some criticism to the Celtic defence going into this one, but they haven't been too bad just yet. Here comes Kamara though. Here's Kent. Kent now into Morelos. Morelos coming forward and he goes down there, Morelos. Stephen Welsh going to get penalised, I think. Brings Morelos down. Here's a free kick, I believe. Mental stuff there already. There come Rangers now with a free kick. Chance for them to put a ball into the box maybe. With Borna Barisic. Barisic looks to try and find and break the deadlock here for Rangers. Can Rangers find a way through and break this deadlock? Barisic with the free kick. Ball goes into the box. And that's headed away by Celtic. Comes back to Ryan Kent. And that's blocked again there by the Celtic defence. Comes back to Barisic here though. Barisic forward. Barisic ball into the box again. And that's cleared away again by Celtic. And in fact, that's going to be a free kick for Celtic. Rangers just letting that one go out of play. Bit lackadaisy so far from Rangers. Celtic looking the better side so far. But we'll see what happens as we approach. Well, we're past the half-hour mark now. Joe Hart pushes forward again now here for Celtic. Ralston forward. Ralston forward over the top. Cleared away by Rangers. Back to Barisic, and Barisic puts that out for another throw-in. Rangers just looking to hold off the play there. Here's Ralston with yet another throw-in. Ralston plays it down there again here for Celtic. And again, Lunn back by Rangers as they're given a throw in. Here's Kamara. Kamara comes forward again. Headed away by Celtic. And Celtic back in possession. Celtic playing it all the way back to Joe Hart. Here comes Joe Hart as he advances forward again. Starfelt, Welsh. Back to Starfelt. Starfelt now down the left-hand side for Celtic. Celtic advancing. Nice little pass there again. Aribo wins the ball back again though in the middle of the box for Rangers. Here comes Kent. Again, one back there by Starfelt. Celtic a bit more in wanting it a bit more, I think. Here's Davis. Davis down the right-hand side. Now here come Rangers again with Kemar Roof. Kemar Roof advancing. Roof looking to make things happen here again. Ball comes into the box now for Kemar Roof. And again, Morelos back to Kent. Kent just outside the box. Oh, with a shot, and that just goes wide of the post. That was close there from Rangers, but no goal just yet. Kemar Roof there looking to make things happen. Ball came into the box initially. Morelos did well to keep onto the ball. Played it back to Kent, and we've seen so many times Kent score a goal from that distance, and that was close there that time. Just wide of the post. So close there from the champions. But not quite a goal. This has been fairly close now over the last half an hour. Here comes Celtic again now though. Here's Ralston. Ralston forward. Kamara's trying to get the ball back here for Rangers though. Celtic win it back to Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor back to Turnbull. Turnbull finds a way forward. Now to the left hand side again. Here comes Celtic now going the other way. Celtic looking to try and find a way through. Here's Celtic again. Here's Thiago. Thiago forward. One back again there with Joe Aribo. Aribo goes back onto the ball again to Kemar Roof, and Rangers looking to go the other way. Here comes Kent now on the halfway line. Looking to play into Alfredo Morelos. Morelos got the pace to come forward down the left-hand side, but it's Ralston who gets back in time and manages to get the ball back to Joe Hart there. That was a close battle for the ball there from Rangers and Celtic. Here's Kamara again though. Loses it to Celtic. Celtic coming forward with Ryan Christie. Christie along the left-hand side now. About 10 minutes to go till half-time. Still 0-0 here at Ibrox. Balogun clears that one away. Celtic here with Turnbull. Turnbull finds Welsh. Now back to Callum McGregor again. Here's Thiago. Thiago coming down the left channel. Plays it into the middle of the park again now here for David Turnbull. Turnbull back to McGregor. Celtic just passing the ball around Rangers half. Here's Thiago again. Thiago forward. Here's Odsonne Edouard. Odsonne Edouard trying to do something there, but couldn't quite get the ball to a green and white jersey. And that's going to be a throw in here for Celtic as that goes out of play again. Thiago now onto this one. Yes, definitely the most closest chance of the match so far is definitely that Odsonne Edouard chance where he could have just passed it into his net, but it was a bad miss, I think. It really was. He put it wide of the post. Really should be 1-0 up here, Celtic. Ryan Kent came fairly close a few moments ago also. Here comes Celtic now, down the right-hand side. Here comes Ralston. Ball into the box again now for Celtic. And headed away and cleared away there by Balogun. Comes back to Rangers. Comes now to Callum McGregor. McGregor forward and McGregor comes down. Is that going to be a free kick here to Celtic? Yep, Morelos brings down Callum McGregor on that far right-hand side. And it's going to be a free kick to Celtic. Morelos has made a couple of challenges. Needs to be careful. Doesn't want to get a red card or a yellow card or anything like that. You know what he's like in these matches. There's always one for getting sent off over the years has gone by. Now here comes Callum McGregor again. Well, David Turnbull, I think's free kick is going to be. Something getting thrown on the pitch there. David Turnbull set to take it. Turnbull's ball in the box. Can Celtic find a way through and break the deadlock here? With this free kick. Turnbull's ball in. Headed away, straight away there from Kamara. No trouble from the Rangers defence. And that goes out of play again from Rangers. And that's going to be a throw in here to the champions. As they look to try and get up the other side of the park. That one in here, Barisic now with this throw-in. But there has been glimmers from Rangers in this game so far going forward that they can cause Celtic problems for sure. Here's Morelos. One back by Celtic here though. Going the other way is Glenn Kamara. Kamara over the top. Loses the ball there again for Odsonne Edouard, and that's a free kick now to Rangers. Kamara getting onto it. Kamara plays it to Kent. Kent forward again, and that's a lost ball there again from Celtic. Getting intense, getting the crowd through here. Here comes Turnbull, down the left-hand side to Janinovic. He plays it all the way back the way to Starfelt. Celtic forward, back to Turnbull. Kent's there also. Now Celtic coming along that halfway line again now is Turnbull. He chooses to go all the way back to Welsh though. Welsh goes all the way back to Carl Starfelt. Starfelt advancing forward down the left-hand side. Here comes Thiago Furuhashi. Now to Odsonne Edouard. Odsonne Edouard is forward again, and that's cleared away by Celtic yet again. Back into Thiago. Thiago looks to try and make things happen along the left. Tries to find David Turnbull again, but that ball goes out of play and goes out for a throw-in here for Rangers in their own half. And Rangers are now going to be able to come forward themselves. Will we get a goal here before half-time in this derby? 0-0 as things stand. 38 odd minutes played. Here's Aribo. Aribo over the top. Now into Morelos. Morelos cleared away. One back by Celtic there though. Rangers need to do a bit more in possession, I think. But they do win the ball back again. However, there is a bit of a challenge there between Goldson and Turnbull. And I think Turnbull's going to get a yellow card there for that challenge. Pretty uncalled for there, I think. And yeah, he goes into the book. Hurts Connor Goldson's knee. And yeah, that's going to be a yellow card for Turnbull. To be fair, there hasn't been too many cards. I think this is the first card of the game. There hasn't been any, but David Turnbull needs to be careful, especially in his battles in the middle of the park. Forward now for Goldson. Can Rangers find a way through? Ball over the top. Here's Morelos. Alfredo Morelos tries to get onto it there, and that's a free kick there that time for Celtic. Morelos doesn't get what he wants. Here's Ralston. Ralston down the right. Ralston over the top, in fact. And again, he can't find a green and white jersey. That goes all the way back to Robbie McCrory. Robbie McCrory gets back in possession here for Rangers. Now, what are they going to do with it, Rangers? As I say, they don't keep onto the ball so much in this game so far. But the play goes all the way back to Celtic, and Turnbull back on the ball again. Turnbull down the left. Now here comes Celtic yet again. Celtic looking to make a way through and break this deadlock. Here comes Celtic again, forwards into the box. And that's a really, really good challenge there from Leon Balogun at right back. One back by Joe Aribo, though. And that's a free kick again now for at the expense of Callum McGregor. It brings down Joe Aribo. And that's going to be a free kick here to Rangers. 5 minutes left to go till half time. Still 0-0. McGregor shouting. He gets players to switch on a bit. Connor Goldson set to take this free kick. Here's Goldson now as he launches this one forward. Over the top, looking to play into Morelos. Now finds Joe Aribo. Here comes Aribo again. Now back to Stephen Davis. Davis along the left-hand side. Back over to Goldson. Here comes Helander. Helander now to Kamara. Kamara finds a way through but can't find a blue jersey, and that goes straight back to Callum McGregor. And Callum McGregor goes all the way back to his goalkeeper, to Joe Hart. Joe Hart now coming down the right as he plays it to Anthony Ralston. Ralston over to Stephen Welsh. And then Welsh back to Joe Hart here again. Welsh plays it along the left, back into Jananovic. Celtic advancing. Now back in the midfield, back to Starfelt. Guys, can we get to 300 likes before half time? That is the goal. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. As I say, we are closing in on that 8,000 subscriber mark. We are currently 310 away, guys. So please do smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and help us out. Here comes Celtic again now with Turnbull. Passes back to Hart. Hart goes all the way along that left-hand side here again. Celtic hit it over the top, looking to play into Odsonne Edouard. However, Robbie McCrory comes out and collects the ball there for Rangers as he plays it along to Philippe Helander. Helander now into Morelos. Headed away by Celtic. One back by Kemar Roof, though. Here comes Joe Aribo. One back again there by the Celtic defence. Here comes Ryan Kent looking to make things happen to Morelos. And that was a good clearance there from Celtic. That needed to be cleared. Here comes Kamara. Now to Kent. Kent looking to do a bit of skill now as he comes forward. Brought down. That's going to be a free kick to Rangers just outside the box. Rangers now over this one. Could they break the deadlock from a free kick? Ryan Kent over this one. Maybe a bit too far to shoot, I would say. Barisic, a free kick specialist amongst the Rangers ranks. Can he find a way through with this one? Joe Hart screaming orders. Telling his defence to get over there, get over there. Joe Hart experienced. I mean, there's been some worldy goals scored past Joe Hart. Zlatan Ibrahimovic against England, I remember that one. Wayne Rooney against Man City. Peter Crouch, Stoke versus City. So there's been some wonder goals scored against Here comes Davis with a shot, though, but that's not going to trouble Joe Hart from that free kick at all. Here comes Ralston now. Ralston into the middle of the park. Here comes David Turnbull. Can someone just delete that guy, please? Out the chat. Was there no moderators this afternoon? Here come Rangers again. Back over to Aribo. Davis. Kent. Kent down the left-hand side. Now here comes Barisic again. Barisic forward now for Rangers. Headed away there by Celtic. Comes back to Davis. Now into Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent looking to come forward again. Brought down, but no free kick this time. And Celtic are going to go the other way. Will we get a goal before half-time? That is the question. Rangers now advancing. Celtic now advancing. Running down the left-hand side. Ball comes forward. Cleared away again by Balogun. Balogun's put a real good shift in there at right back this afternoon, especially defensively. Headed away there by Rangers again is Davis. Davis forward. Back over to Aribo. Now here comes Aribo again. Will there be a goal? A minute to go left until half-time. Here's Kent. Aribo over the top. Looking to play into Kemar Roof, but again cleared away by Celtic. But yeah, I'll put Citizen TV as a mod. There you go. Citizen TV, you're a moderator. Just because there's no mods in here this afternoon. Here comes Celtic again. Celtic now back here with McGregor. Turnbull over the top. Headed away there by Barisic along the left. Approaching that 45-minute mark, guys. Bit of stoppage time maybe to be added on for the first half. But will we get a goal before half-time? Here's Turnbull. Callum McGregor. Now to Ralston. Cleared away by Aribo. Ralston again. Here comes Turnbull. Celtic advancing down the left-hand side here yet again. Can Celtic break the deadlock? Ball comes into the box here again. Ball into the danger area. Celtic with a shot, and that's a wasted opportunity there from Ryan Christie. And that's a bit of his last season's performances, hitting balls over the stands. But that goes out of play for a Rangers goal kick. We'll get confirmation as to how much stoppage time's added on. And yeah, it's been a good first half here so far. 0-0 is the score. Did it say it was added on that? Rangers now forward. Robbie McCrory over this one. And we've got a top fan, John Hamilton. Welcome to the top fan crew, mate. Thank you so much for becoming a top fan, buddy. John Hamilton, I'll stick you in there, man. Thank you for your support. We're into stoppage time now here at Ibrox. A little while left to play. Still 0-0. Here comes Celtic though with Odsonne Edouard. And then Robbie McCrory just allows that one to go out of play. So we're nearly at the end of this first half. But a big shout out to John Hamilton for becoming a top fan. And it is half time here, guys, at Ibrox. It is 0-0. I'm going to go grab a brew, guys. I'll be back in a few seconds. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you. Cool, guys. Ready to go for the second half. Back again. Again, sorry, just apologising. I do have a cold. Thank you for becoming a. I'll have to double check something, but I seen something whilst I was away. Someone become a upgraded their membership. I'll just double check to see what that was, and then I'll update it. But a big shout out to was it John and Patrick who become members here today, and I think someone else who upgraded their membership also was. It's not coming up yet. I'll have to wait and see. E. Hain, I think it was. Don't know. There we go. Yeah, Ian and Ian Huara became a top fan. Shout out to Ian Tohuara who became a top fan. Thank you so much for becoming a member there. Also, Ian, I'll stick your name down there. O'Hara. Sweet. Thank you guys for becoming top fans, guys. Big shout out to you all. If you want to become a top fan like them, you can by pressing join. It's next to the subscribe button. Or if not, guys, if you've enjoyed your afternoon here this afternoon, guys, you can hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It really does help out. And if you want to leave a little donation as well, you can leave donations by pressing the little $ at the bottom right of your live chat. I'll read out the donations and stuff like that. But a big shout out to you all. But yeah, another big shout out to Ian. I hope I got the pronunciation there right. Ian Hohara. Big shout out to you, mate. Thank you for becoming a top fan. But yeah, guys, if you want to leave a donation, you can by pressing the little $ at the bottom right of your live chat. If not, just hit that like button, subscribe. We are nearly at 8,000 subscribers. We're about 250 away, so yeah, getting closer and closer. But the second half, well, I think Celtic were the better side in that one, probably kicking themselves that they're not 1-0 up with that Odsonne Edouard chance. Not sure how he's missed that. Odsonne Edouard came Ryan Kent came fairly close as well, but yeah, I didn't quite get it on target, just wide of the post. But there is a few positives, I suppose, for Rangers. They've been a bit better than they were Thursday, but Celtic have definitely been the better side, I think, so far. Ah, dear. But yeah, guys, thank you for bearing with me as well whilst I have a cold. Hopefully it'll be gone by soon. But yeah, I'm getting there. What else was I saying? Thanks for all this. Thanks, Ben Quinn, for tuning in. What game are you deluded? No, Rangers definitely aren't getting battered. Rangers definitely hold their own in there. But I'm saying Celtic have more of the ball, I suppose. But yeah, it could go anyway, I think. I still think it could go anyway. Look, it could be 1-1. Ryan Kent's chance was good and Odsonne Edouard's chance was even better. But yeah, both need to maybe be a bit better in the second half if they want to see some goals. Mental. I love some of the other stuff that you guys put in the live chat. Jesus me. I can't repeat it sometimes. Jeez. Alright, guys, score predictions for the second half. What do you think is going to happen? Do you reckon Rangers or Celtic will win the game? Or do you reckon it will stay as a draw? Will there be goals in the next half, guys? Players are coming out for the second half. Here we go. For the second half, do you think there was going to be goals? Score predictions, guys. Let me know what you think is going to happen. Smash that like button. Let's try and get to 400 likes and subscribe to the channel. Let's do this. Lila Barder and co there. Second half about to resume. Will we get a winner between these two? Or is it going to stay a draw? As I said, Celtic probably the team with more possession in the second half, but Rangers still had some chances to score some goals. Here we go. Rangers in blue, Celtic in green and white, of course. And it's going to be Ryan Kent who get us underway here for the second half for the champions. They need to be a bit better than they were in the second half if they want to go on and win this game, Rangers. Be a lot better with the ball anyway. Here comes Kent now. He plays it out, and we are underway for the second half. Stephen Davis plays it along that right-hand side. Now here comes Connor Goldson. Goldson forward. Looking to play into Morelos straight away here early on. However, blocked and cleared away there by Celtic. Goes out for a free kick now here for Rangers. As the ball came down. 16 Clancy says 2-0 Celtic. Rangers have a free kick here though, just outside the box. Borna Barisic over this one. And Rangers had a couple of free kicks in this game. However, not really made the most of them. Joe Hart in the goal. Borna Barisic over this one. Here's he take away through. Barisic over the box. Outside the box, sorry, should I say. Davis and Barisic, in fact. It's Barisic who takes it straight into that Celtic wall, though. And that's cleared away here again. And that goes out for another throw-in, but this time to Celtic. This Barisic free kick wasn't the best I've ever seen. Gary McAllister there on the touchline. Here comes Ralston. Plays it along that left-hand side. Connor Goldson now heading it away. Now it's Davis. Davis back into Kamara. Kamara down the right. Here comes Kemar Roof. Now into Joe Aribo. And blocked again there by Celtic again. Here comes Aribo. Aribo finds Kamara. Kamara back to Aribo again as he advances forward. Here's Alfredo Morelos. Morelos down that right-hand side. Wins it back here again for Joe Aribo. Now to Glenn Kamara. Kamara comes forward. Back into Balogun. Balogun's putting a decent shift down there on the right back, by the way, for the Rangers fans wanting to know. He's not been looked out of position by any means. I think that's his position normally, right back. Here's Janinovic now with a throw-in. Now for another throw-in here for Janinovic as he plays it along that left-hand side. Headed down there by Helander. Comes back to Steve Davis. Now back to Connor Goldson here again. Goldson along the left-hand side. Wins back to Robbie McCrory. Robbie McCrory hits that one long. Headed down. Cleared away there by Celtic again. That goes out for another throw-in. As Janinovic puts that one out for a throw-in. Here come Rangers now with a throw-in as they go down that right-hand side with Barisic again. Here's Aribo. Aribo coming forward. Back into Kemar Roof. Now here comes Roof as he launches this one into the danger area. And again, that's a bad pass there from Rangers. And that goes out for a goal kick to Celtic as Joe Hart collects the ball. Here's Welsh. Welsh finds Turnbull. Turnbull along that right side here again. Celtic passing along the back line. Now back to Joe Hart. Joe Hart finds Stephen Welsh. Now here comes Celtic again now with a new boy, Janinovic. Welsh. Now down the left-hand side here again. Celtic advancing. Celtic looking to try and find their way up the park as they play it a lane to the midfield. Here comes Celtic now with David Turnbull. Turnbull back the way. Finding Stephen Welsh. Now back to Joe Hart. Celtic just passing around their own half. Joe Hart plays it along that left-hand side. Leon Balogun wins the ball back here again on that right-hand side. Back to Celtic. Back into Rangers again. Kamara manages to get it to Balogun. Balogun into Davis. Davis hits it long over the top. Davis and Rangers brought down there. Kemar Roof brought down there by Carl Starfelt. Carl Starfelt not happy at all. It's going to be a Rangers free kick. Starfelt kind of rugby tackled him to the ground there. Big Kemar Roof. Not happy there, big Roofy. And another free kick for Rangers just outside the box. Again, not really shooting distance, but a chance maybe to get a ball in there for a header for like your Goldtons, your Highlanders or somebody like that. So Helander now outside the box. He's going to put a ball into the box now for Davis. And Davis plays it out to Aribo. And that's cleared away again there from Celtic. Comes back to Barisic though. And Rangers look to put the ball back into the box again. Here comes Aribo. Now for Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent along the left-hand side. Ball comes into the box, headed away there by Celtic again. And out of play. One back again, though, by Kent. Kent forward. Kent comes through again. And cleared away again by Celtic. And Celtic managed to play it along that right side. Celtic long ball over the top. And that's going to go out of play. Rangers with another throw in. This time Balogun set to take it. Balogun does take it, finds a way through to Morelos and cleared away again there by Celtic again. Now here comes Kyago Furuhashi going the other way. Kyago Furuhashi launching forward. Kyago down the left hand side now. Now into Jananovic. Jananovic finds Kyago. Kyago looking to try and find a way forward here for Celtic. Here's Edouard. Edouard forward to Turnbull. Turnbull down that right hand side here again, and that's cleared away by Connor Goldson. Nicely dealt with there by Rangers, but does go the other way to Morelos and cleared away there again from Stephen Welsh. Celtic win the ball back here with McGregor though. McGregor now advancing forward. Kent looking to try and stop him there. He does. That goes out for a throw in, this time to Celtic. As Kent goes back and does a bit of defensive duties. Celtic now with the throw down the right hand side. Loses his way through is Barisic. Now back to Kent. Rangers now advancing the other way. Here comes Morelos. Morelos finds a way through to Stephen Davis. Davis back to Connor Goldson. Goldson over the top. Now back to Hollander. And one of the Rangers players is down on the floor, that being Alfredo Morelos. Not sure what happened there with Morelos there on that right hand side as he came down. Brought down there again by Stephen Welsh. Not sure what happened there with Welsh. Doesn't look particularly happy there, Stephen Welsh, does he? No, he gets back onto the ball here again. Here's Robbie McCrory. Robbie McCrory advancing. Rangers looking to try and get up the park themselves. Here's Robbie McCrory now. Plays it all the way along that left-hand side here to Barisic. Here comes Kamara. Kamara loses the ball, and that goes out for a Celtic throw-in. Celtic take it quickly here, though, as they advance forward themselves. Kyago Furuhashi's in here again. Kyago Furuhashi advancing forward, but again blocked away there by Rangers. Now here come Aribo going the other way. Aribo finds Stephen Davis. Stephen Davis now trying to find a way through against Celtic, and that's cleared away again by Celtic, as that goes out for another throw-in. Jananovic hasn't looked out of place on that left-hand side by any means, though. He's putting a pretty good shift there for Celtic along that left-hand side. Robbie McCrory launching that one long. Headed down there by Celtic again, though. Now here comes Callum McGregor. McGregor along the left. One back by Connor Goldson. Now back to Robbie McCrory. Robbie McCrory over the top. Plays it into Leon Balogun. Balogun gets up back to the floor again. Plays it back to Stephen Davis. Davis trying to make things happen down that right side, but again, turned over possession to Celtic, and Rangers need to do a lot better with the ball if they want to try and find a goal here at Ibrox, because it's not been the first performance by any means from them. Here's Joe Hart. Joe Hart along the left-hand side, applying a bit of pressure. Rangers players advancing towards him. However, he manages to get it away, but comes back to Joe Aribo. And now Rangers trying to go forward down that right-hand side. Here comes Ryan Kent. Kent now with the ball into the box. Here comes Kemar Roof, again cleared away by Celtic. And comes back down to Aribo. Aribo down to Balogun. Balogun forward. Now over to Stephen Davis. And out of play there again from Celtic. And that goes out for another Rangers throw-in. Here's Balogun. Balogun with the throw. Gets it down to Joe Aribo. Here comes Aribo again. Rebo looking to do a bit of skill there, but manages to lose it, and it goes out for a corner kick, by the way. Celtic clear it away there with Juranovic, and it goes out for a Rangers corner. Rangers starting to have a bit of a spell. So are they going to find a way through here with this corner kick, Rangers? Borna Barisic running over there. Rangers haven't been particularly clinical in this game so far. Not created too many chances, but have a chance now from this corner kick. Barisic now with the ball into the box. Headed down is Goldson, and that goes wide of the post. Did it come off a green and white jersey? I think it came off Carl Starfelt there. He did clear it away. Managed to get away. Yeah, decent clearance there from Carl Starfelt. And that's going to go out for another corner kick here to Rangers. On the other side. They're going to stick this one back into the box here again now. The champions looking for it. Joe Aribo, Morelos, Balogun all there in the box here. Ball goes in the box here again for Rangers. Headed over, and that's out of play there that time from Connor Goldson. And that's going to go out for a goal kick to Celtic. Joe Hart on that one. Here's Hart. Hart again, forward. Hart hits it forward there. Headed down. Headed away. Is Kamara. Rangers win the ball back again. Here's Davis. Kamara. Kamara down the left. And again cleared away by Celtic yet again. Goes up for another throw in here for the champions. Kamara. Ball over the top. Here's Aribo. Davis. Goldson. Goldson along the right. Here comes Kent again. Ryan Kent. Now into Morelos. Morelos' ball blocked away there by Celtic. Goes out for another throw-in here for Rangers again. Taken quickly. Here's Kent. Kent's forward now. Ryan Kent coming through. Again cleared away by Celtic. Out for another throw-in here for Rangers. Here's Balogun. Balogun back to Morelos. Morelos back to Balogun again. Balogun along the left-hand side back to Steve Davis. Now here come Rangers with Morelos. Morelos switching play down the left-hand side. Now here come Rangers as they advance forward. Here's a chance for Rangers. Ball into the box, and that's a horrendous delivery again there from Borna Barisic, and that goes out of play, and chance is wasted. Now it's going to be a goal kick here to Celtic. Here's Celtic again now with Starfelt. Here's Joe Hart. Joe Hart along the right side. Now back through to Celtic again as they look to play out for the back. Here's Stephen Welsh. Welsh over the top. Nearly an hour played here at Ibrox. Still 0-0. Helander heading it forward. Here's Aribo. Now back to Connor Goldson. Now for Davis. Helander. Barisic. Kamara. Roof. Oh, lovely little bit of football there from Rangers. And now here come Rangers advancing forward here with Aribo. Aribo plays it back to Ryan Kent. Here's Kent with a shot. And Joe Hart makes the save. And that was, again, a good bit of advancement there from Rangers. However, didn't quite go to plan there for that time from the champions in that advancement. But Celtic are going to go the other way. And now here comes Celtic advancing themselves. Here's Edouard. Edouard coming forward. Connor Goldson's there as well. Nobody there for a green and white jersey there. And Robbie McCrory sends that one away from Rangers' box. Headed back down there though from Starfelt. And Celtic back in possession here with Juranovic. And now here comes Celtic again. Here's Starfelt. Now here's Turnbull. Turnbull along the left-hand side to Thiago Furuhashi. Cleared away again there from Celtic. And that goes out of play again. Here's Celtic with another throw-in. Turnbull. Forward again now here for Starfelt. Turnbull. Christie. Now to Thiago Furuhashi on the left-hand side. Finds a way through to David Turnbull again. Just on outside the box. Kiago. Kiago just outside the box here again now for Christie. Celtic look to try and find their way through this scurry of blue jerseys. And Rangers win the ball back here with Stephen Davis. Now here comes Morelos going the other way. Rangers looking to go on the counter-attack, but again, nicely defended there from Carl Starfelt. Now Celtic back here again. Here come Celtic forward. One back by Davis. Davis over the top. Now here come Rangers now advancing forward. Here comes Kemar Roof. Roof driving through. Roof now with a shot from outside the box, but that goes wide at the post. And again, it goes wide of the post, yeah, yet again. Is Celtic forward. Here's Starfelt. Callum McGregor. McGregor along the left-hand side. Here comes Celtic again with Janinovic. Here's Kyago Furuhashi. Kyago Furuhashi launching forward. Back through. Now here comes Callum McGregor. McGregor into Kyago. Kyago forward again now here for Celtic. Ball goes into the box again. And out of play again. That's going to go up for a corner kick. Now a corner out here to Celtic with just over 25 minutes left to play here. Union Bears chucking stuff at Celtic. Celtic's David Turnbull. Turnbull puts the ball into the box, and that's nowhere to be seen there that time from from Celtic, sorry, and that goes out for a throw in here for Rangers along the left-hand side in their own box. Nearly at 400 likes, guys. If you haven't already, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's try and get us over to 8,000 subscribers. We're nearly there. So keep hitting that like button, guys. Let's get to 400 likes as soon as possible. Thank you so much for your support this afternoon. Here come Rangers again now, though. Let me know down in the live chat, who do you think will win this one? Rangers, Celtic, or will it stay a draw? Let me know down there in the live chat, guys. Let me know. Here's Barisic. Barisic back onto the ball again. Loses it. Goes to the other side to Celtic, though. Here's Ralston. Ralston through to Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor's ball looks to try and weed it into Kyago Furuhashi. However, Connor Goldson brings him down, and that's going to be a free kick here to Celtic. Balogun over there. Balogun's putting a decent shift defensively, though, for Rangers at right back. Now David Turnbull has a free kick, a chance to put a ball into the box here. Celtic looking to try and break the deadlock. David Turnbull over this one. Turnbull's ball in. And Robbie McCrory wins that one back there again for Rangers. And Rangers back in possession. And just like that, it goes the other way. Yellow card there from somebody as well. I think it's from Odsonne Edouard. And Robbie McCrory, yeah, he tried to kick the ball out of his hands there, Odsonne Edouard. Now Celtic got a yellow there. 25 minutes left to play here at Ibrox. Still 0-0 though. No one winning it yet. Edouard in the book. Robbie McCrory again, not really had much to do this afternoon. He really hasn't. Albeit Celtic have had a lot of the ball, but there's not been those free-flowing loads and loads of chances that we've seen in that those home games that Celtic have been playing against Dundee, St Mirren, Hearts, etc, etc. Ball over the top though. Now here comes Joe Aribo again. Just as he looks to take the ball away and cleared away. Here's Morelos. Now here comes Ryan Kent. And again, there's a free kick there this time as Callum McGregor brings down Rangers. Now can Rangers capitalise from this free kick? Ball's going to go into the box, I believe. Barisic and co there. Stephen Davis on this one as well. Barisic looking to put a ball into the box here now for Rangers from this set piece. Can the champions break the deadlock? Barisic, ball into the box, and here come Rangers again now into the danger area. There's a header, and that's cleared away by Celtic. Goes out of play. Is that out for a corner kick though? That's the question. Did Joe Hart get a little touch to it? I think he did. And that's going to go out for a corner kick, as we just said there. Barisic trying to wave the crowd on. Can Rangers find a way through from this corner kick now? Barisic, ball into the box. Ball goes in. Headed down. There we go. It's 1-0 to the champions. Rangers are 1-0 up here, and it's Philippe Helander. Rangers 1, Celtic 0, and the champions are 1-0 up here at Ibrox from Philippe Helander from the header from the set piece. And Rangers, just like that, they've not had their best game, but just like that, catch this off the Celtic, and the ball goes into the box. There's a decent goal as well. Nobody marking Helander, and on that far end post, a great delivery again there from Barisic. And Rangers 1-0 up here at Ibrox, and the champions are really on their way to getting their season kick-started with a win like that. What a goal from Philippe Helander. 66 minutes played. Rangers 1, Celtic 0. There you go. The Rangers faithful. Ibrox is buzzing. Helander finds a massive, massive goal, and Rangers may just need it. As I said, not exactly the best performance today from Rangers exactly and over the start of the season, but they're still 1-0 up here at Ibrox with 20 minutes to go. How will Celtic respond now? That's the question. Helander, 67 minutes played, and the champions are 1-0 up here at Ibrox. Here comes Celtic now. How will they respond? Ball over the top. Here comes Thiago Furuhashi. Robbie McCrory comes out, makes a decent save. And now Celtic going out the other way. And again, that's going to go out for a goal kick, I think, there for Rangers. I do think that was a decent ball down that right-hand side. Great save there from Robbie McCrory as well. Jesus, Philippe Helander scoring the opening goal here for Rangers on the 66th minute, and Ibrox is absolutely bouncing. They've been waiting to see this for a long, long time. The champions are bouncing. Ibrox is absolutely popping right now. How will Celtic respond though? Celtic now with a corner kick. Celtic with the corner. Ball comes in now. Green and white jerseys flooding the box. Headed away there again, and it's cleared away by Rangers. One back down that right hand side. Celtic coming forward here again with Turnbull. Did well there as well. Big Borna Barisic coming down to the floor. He got the assist. I've been critical of Borna Barisic all season. His deliveries have been not the same this season, and but he does find the header of Helander later on, and that was a real good delivery and a real good goal there from Rangers. Turnbull and Odsonne Edouard have been substituted. Sorrow is on the park now for Celtic. Thank you, Alan McLeod, for your £2 donation, mate. Obviously, I can't repeat that out loud, so I can't say that on my live stream. But, yeah, thank you for the £2 donation, mate. Paul McCann says, hey, Dan, £5. Sorry for interrupting the stream, but I have some breaking news. Apparently, Nando's have contracted Celtic to ask Big Ange for some chickens. Thank you, Paul McCann, for your £5 donation as well, mate. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Here comes Celtic again now, with Celtic driving through. Here's Starfelt, cleared away by Rangers again. Comes back over the top. Celtic back to Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor forward. Here's Sorrow. Sorrow back down the left-hand side. Celtic advancing. Here can Celtic try and find a way through again. Ball into the box. Cleared away by Rangers. Ryan Christie there also. Rangers going at it. Balogun over the top now. How can Rangers see out this game though? Could this really kick-start their season? Rangers were kind of written off in the media going into this match, saying that they did standard no chance. Oh, they've started the game ever so well. Well, they didn't play particularly well, but as things stand with 20 minutes to go, Rangers are leading 1-0, and this could revitalise and kick-start that season going into the international break, which I think has come at the right time now for Rangers. Here's Goldson. Goldson over the top. Cleared away again there by Celtic. Here comes Starfelt. Starfelt along the left-hand side. One back again. Here's Morelos. Morelos forward. Again cleared away by Celtic again. We're nearly at 400 likes, guys. Keep smashing the like button. Here comes Celtic again. Now with Ryan Christie. Christie over the top. Christie forward. Blocked away there again by Rangers. Now here comes Celtic again. Celtic looking to drive a ball into the box here. Rangers just defending. Sorrow. Along the left-hand side here again. Here comes Starfelt. Over the top. Now down the left-hand side here again. Here comes Ralston. Now here comes Celtic again. Ball into the box. Running down the left-hand side. Rangers just having to defend this. Ball comes into the box again. Cleared away by Rangers again. Here comes Glenn Kamara. Now Ryan Kent going the other way. Rangers starting to find their groove as Kent drives forward again. Looking to play into Roof. And that ball goes back to Joe Hart. Joe Hart plays it along the left-hand side back to Starfelt. And Celtic are going to start their attack again. Here comes Ralston. Now here come Celtic again. Christie. Forward. Over that right-hand side. Good bit of play there from Celtic. Cleared away there by Rangers again. And that goes out of play yet again there from Celtic. Now for another throw in there from Rangers. And John Lundstrom's going to be making his Old Firm debut as he comes on to the park. Probably here to shut up shop. As Kemar Roof's afternoon is finished here at Ibrox. Played a good part today. Big Kemar. John Lundstrom coming on the park now for his Old Firm debut. Rangers looking to see this one out. Champions got 15 minutes to play. A big 15 minutes at that, because Celtic are going to keep on coming and coming and coming. John Lundstrom, what has he got to offer? Last time I think he played for Rangers was getting sent off against Auschgurt. Pretty poor performance, that one. Gone Rogue's loving this. Not too long left to go. What have Celtic got up their sleeve for this last remaining 15? But I think, as I said, the international break for Rangers has come at the right time. His ball over the top here again for Rangers is Kent. Blocked again there from Celtic. Now here comes Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor along that left-hand side here again. Here comes Jurjanovic. And that ball goes out of play there again from Celtic and goes out for another throw-in for Rangers. As Rangers get onto this one now here with Balogun. Balogun forward. Rangers looking forward at another one. Here's Balogun. He's put a real good performance here this afternoon. Long ball over the top. Kent's there also, cleared away by Celtic. And now down the left-hand side here again for Starfelt again. Celtic here with Welsh. Welsh down the left. Welsh now back to Starfelt. Starfelt playing along to Joe Hart. Celtic running out of ideas. Celtic now back with Starfelt again. Now along that right hand side. As he plays it forward. Now into the right hand side here again. Here comes Celtic again with Sorrow. Ralston. Jonenovic. John Lundstrom. Brought down there. Wins for Rangers a free kick. As Rangers are going to try and dwindle this clock down a bit. Postecoglou watching on. Robbie McCrory hits that one long over the top. Headed down. Now here comes Lundstrom. Now back over to Joe Aribo again. Aribo down the right. Rangers advancing again now here with Lundstrom. Now into Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent with a shot. Blocked by a Celtic jersey. Comes back to Kamara though. Kamara along the left-hand side now for Rangers. Kamara forward. Davis. Davis through to Joe Aribo. Aribo coming forward again now for Rangers. Wins it back here along that right-hand side. Back into Borna Barisic's Balogun. Now here comes Joe Aribo. Now here comes Alfredo Morelos with the shot. And that one goes wide of the post and out of play. And that's going to be a free kick here to Celtic as Joe Hart goes to collect it. Celtic now along their right side again. Plays it quickly. Now into the middle of the park again. Now back to Glenn Kamara. Plays it along the middle. Starfelt. Starfelt plays to Welsh again. Celtic through. Ralston. Turnbull. Again, one back again there in the middle of the park from Rangers is Kent. This looks like Rangers protecting the 1-0 lead so far. Be a big result if they do get this one over the line. Really would be. As I said in the media, people have been saying Rangers had a disastrous season so far. We'll soon find out. Now here come Rangers again with another throw in here from Borna Barisic. Barisic over the top, cleared away by Celtic again. One back by Rangers. Goes out for a throw in for Celtic on that far right hand side. Takes it quickly. Now back to Turnbull. Celtic looking to try and find a way forward. Long ball over the top. Back into Ralston again. Now Turnbull. Jojanovic. Plays it back the way here in the middle of the park again now for Celtic. McGregor. McGregor into Starfelt. Starfelt over the top. Down the right hand side again now for Celtic. Ball comes in again. Ball into the box. Headed away there by Rangers. Balogun heading it away. He's done so good in that right back position. Really has. A lot of people looking at that point as a weak point today. But no, really, really good performance here this afternoon from Balogun. Two minutes and a half. Mental stuff there. Alfredo bringing down. We see an introduction of Fashan Sakala as well here for Rangers. Davis now over this one. We are dwindling the clock down here, Rangers are. Nearly there. 10 minutes to go plus stoppage. Ball over the top. And now here come Rangers again with Morelos. Morelos finds Lundstrom. Now into Balogun. Balogun over the top now, and that's one back there by Celtic. Nicely dealt with there, Rangers. Celtic back in possession here again, though. Over that right-hand side. Celtic over the top. Here's Turnbull. Turnbull into Starfelt. Starfelt along the left-hand side here again. Back over to Juranovic. One back by Lundstrom. Lundstrom finds Joe Rebo. Rangers going back up the park again. Now here comes Kent. Kent forward again and loses the ball there in the middle of the park to Celtic. Now Celtic go over the top here again. Celtic putting the ball down the left-hand side. Goldson's there to defend it though. As Goldson fires that one way long. Here's Lundstrom. Lundstrom over the top. Here come Rangers again. Here's Morelos. Loses the ball there to Welsh again. Starfelt. Down the left-hand side back to Juranovic. He's not done too bad in his Celtic debut. Thank you for the donation. Rangers could be weaker after transfer window closes. How many do you think will go, says Norman? I don't know. I don't know how many will go. Maybe one, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, thank you for your donation, buddy. Thanks for the support. Big shout out to Norman there, dropping a super chat. Thank you, mate. Here comes Celtic again now with Starfelt. Back to Stephen Welsh. Ball over the top again now for Celtic as they look to try and find an equaliser here. Hasn't gone to plan for them so far. Is Sorrow. Sorrow forward again now. Here's David Turnbull. Turnbull down the right hand side and well defended there again by Rangers as they play it along that left hand side here with Kamara. Here's Lundstrom. Lundstrom over the top. Now back into Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent forward. Ryan Kent over the top and now here comes Alfredo Morelos. Morelos is on goal and he slips down on the floor and Celtic win the ball back there again. Probably a bit of luck there from Celtic, I suppose. Morelos just falling as he was about to go one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Now here come Rangers again. One back by Robbie McCrory. Ooh. I'm not sure what happened there with Morelos. Just couldn't quite get onto it. He just fell over. No foul play. Just fell over in the build-up there. But a few minutes left to play here at Ibrox. Rangers 1, Celtic 0. Here comes Aribo. Aribo over the top. Aribo down that right-hand side now. Into Morelos again. Morelos coming forward. And again, just couldn't hold on to the ball as Celtic clear that one away. Here comes Barisic. Rangers back on the ball. Celtic looking a bit tired, in fact. Is Barisic now driving forward. Here comes Kamara. Kamara now. Over to Barisic again. Rangers forward. And cleared away again. And that goes out of play. Ralston over this one. Fashan Sakala looks like he's going to be making his Old Firm debut. He comes on the park now. And he's coming on for Alfredo Morelos. No goal today for Morelos, but he's had a good match. As Fashan Sakala comes on for the last 10 minutes. Or just less than 10 minutes plus stoppage time. Also, guys, please do smash that like button. Let's try and get to 400 likes by the end of the game. We're 9 likes away. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are new. And if you've enjoyed this live stream, you can leave a donation if you wish. On the bottom right of your live chat, there's a little $sign. If you want to, then feel free to do so. If not, then just smash the big red button and smash the like button, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon. Will we get late drama here at Ibrox, though? 6 minutes left to go, plus stoppage time. Rangers 1, Celtic 0. Sakala coming on. Celtic now with a throw-in. Ball over the top. Here's Sakala. Now back to Lundstrom again. Lundstrom forward. Thank you for 400, guys. Here's Goldson. Goldson plays it back to Robbie McCrory. Robbie McCrory hits that one long. Now back to John Lundstrom. Lundstrom over the top. Here comes Davis again. Now here comes Joe Aribo. Aribo goes down. Celtic win the ball back here with Sorrow. Now back to Christie. Now comes Celtic again. Back to Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor into Stephen Welsh. Celtic forward. Lovely little bit of play there from Celtic as they link up nicely there, trying to get through this Rangers defence. And now here comes Celtic now again with Kyogo Furuhashi. And what a save there from Robbie McCrory. Had to stay strong, did, and made the save. And I think that's Celtic's first shot on target, I believe. Ball goes out of play. Kyogo Furuhashi nearly finding a way through there for Celtic, but not quite. Time is dwindling though. Minutes left here at Ibrox. Will there be any more late action in this game? Here comes Celtic again as they push forward. Now is Turnbull. Over the top. Fashion Sakala there also. Oh, here's Joe Hart. He's out. Joe Hart plays along the left-hand side to Starfelt now. Starfelt over the top again. Celtic trying to find a way through to Sorrow. Celtic just passing around their box. Here's Hart again. Starfelt now. Starfelt forward. Down the left-hand side now. Here comes Celtic again. Callum McGregor. McGregor into Starfelt. Starfelt forward. Now into Sorrow. Celtic advancing forward here again. And now here comes Celtic again with Kyogo Furuhashi. Celtic through again and again. Rangers having to defend that one. And Kyogo Furuhashi nearly getting something on target there again. Rangers defence just a bit exposed as that one came forward. Kyogo got in and just tried to play it into, I think, Ryan Christie. However, just couldn't quite get the pass there. And it ended up going the other way anyway. Here comes Celtic again now with Callum McGregor though. McGregor forward. Here comes Montgomery. Celtic having a bit of an urgency to get forward. Down the left-hand side here again. Here comes Callum McGregor. McGregor into Montgomery. Montgomery forward. Montgomery finds a way through to Celtic again. Montgomery over the top. Cleared away by Sakala. The one back by John Lundstrom. That's a free kick here to Celtic. Few minutes left to play, plus stoppage. Still 1-0 to Rangers. Well, Celtic going to cause some late drama though. That's the question. Coming forward here again. Here comes McGregor. McGregor down the right-hand side. Celtic advancing. Celtic find a way through to past Helander. But Helander clears that one away pretty convincingly. Now here comes Ralston again. Ralston forward. Finds Starfelt. Starfelt along the left. Now Rangers winning it back with Ryan Kent though. Not looking at the live chat just yet, guys. I know I'm slightly a few seconds behind you guys, and I don't want to spoil the game for myself. Here comes Celtic again, just outside the box. Celtic into the danger area again and cleared away by Rangers. Here's Kamara, Davis, Kent. Now Joe Aribo going the other way. Kamara trying to win the ball back. Celtic coming forward here again. Here comes Celtic again with a shot! Oh, and that goes over the bar and out of play there from the new man, Jojanovic. And that's going to go out for a goal kick here to Rangers. Getting closer. Getting closer. Rangers hold on. Ryan Kent comes off. Scott Arfield comes on. Substitution there for Rangers. Mental stuff. Nearly there, Rangers now. Robbie McCrory hits that one long now. Over the top. Now here comes Fashion Sakala looking to make things happen here for Rangers second. Here comes Arfield now advancing. Arfield through. Now into Sakala. And again, just can't quite get the ball there for Rangers. Now here come Balogun. Balogun finds a way through to Arfield. Arfield forward is Sakala. Sakala looking to go forward. Barisic. Now Celtic back in possession. One last ride maybe now as we go into stoppage time here at Ibrox. Here come Rangers again. Over the top, here's Aribo. Aribo over there again, that goes out of play. Another throw in for Rangers. Rangers nearly there. A few minutes left remaining. I think 4 minutes stoppage time is the verdict. Can Celtic find a way back? Or have Rangers got the 3 points? That is the question. It'd be a big 3 points for Rangers. It really would. Considering all the talk that Rangers were bad in form, not good enough, etc, etc. And again, look, Rangers' performances haven't been good enough. But today they've kind of pulled it out the bag ever so slightly. Look, there's still time remaining here, but yes, Celtic have been the better side, but Celtic have only created one shot on target. Yes, Odsonne-Edouard probably should have scored, but he didn't convert his chance, and Rangers took the chance and took the goal. And I think, as I said earlier on, I do think this is the international break has come at the right time now for Rangers. A chance for them to regroup and go again in the international break. But look, losing one league game, winning the Old Firm, getting to the Europa League group stages is not bad if they're not at their best, which is the scary thought, I suppose, for Celtic. Here's Balogun now with a throw-in. Takes another one. Here's Lundstrom. Back to Balogun again. Rangers just keeping the ball into the box, and that's going to go out for another Rangers throw-in. Balogun over this one. Balogun forward. Takes it into Fashion Sakala. Balogun. Now back to Arfield. Arfield forward. And cleared away by Celtic yet again. But that's going to go out for a throw-in here for Celtic. And a chance for them to get up the park. Is there going to be late drama here at Ibrox? I'd even go as far to say as Rangers definitely won't be losing this match. Not enough time from Celtic now with Starfelt though. Plays it along the left hand side now for Janenovic. Celtic with Turnbull. Now to Sorrow. Rangers win the ball back again. Here's Davis. Can Rangers find a second and kill off this game? Here's Fashion Sakala. Oh, what a shot, but a good save there. Good stop there by Joe Hart. Mental stuff there. A couple minutes left to play. Fashion Sakala nearly securing the 3 points for Rangers. Here comes Celtic again though. Have they got one last wave or so left for Rangers? Ball goes over the top. Out of play there again. Sorrow not loving that one. Rangers so close to a famous Old Firm win. Are Rangers there? That is the question. So close. Rangers nearly there now. The champions are singing. The fans are singing. The game is nearly done and it's finished! Rangers have won the derby, the first derby of the season, and the champions win this one 1-0. Massive victory for Steven Gerrard's men. As I said, were written off at the start of the match. There was talk that Celtic were going to be scoring 6 or 7 goals against Rangers. But Rangers win the Old Firm derby and do go ahead of Celtic. Another 3 points on the board. And what a victory, I suppose. A massive one to really nestle up. As I said, I do think the international break has come out at the right time. And it's a perfect time now for Rangers to sort of regroup and go again, as I say, and really get to their best, which is frightening. They've still managed to, go through to the Europa League group stage, still go through the League Cup quarter-final, win the first derby of the season, and still kind of better Celtic's results, even with the media kind of portraying them as being the worst they've ever been or sort of whatever. But Rangers have got the win here, and it's massive win for Rangers. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Please do make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting. We will be back for international football over the next couple of weeks. Scotland have got 3 games coming up, and we'll be back with club football very, very soon. But thank you so much for everybody that's tuned in. It's been a great first start to the season already. We've got loads of Europa League coming up after the international break, along with league matches as well. So thank you so much. Take care, look after yourselves, and enjoy your days. Enjoy your day, Rangers fans.